Citroen C1 front indicator LED conversion with integrated daytime running light. I found a super new product that does both of these, so stay tuned and let me show you how. And just like you find on most newish cars now, with the DRL on, when you indicate, the DRL turns off and the indicator turns on. When you turn the indicators off, the DRL comes back on. And I've wired the integrated DRLs so that they come on and off with the ignition. Fully automatic. The bulb is constructed in a rubber base which allows a straight push fit into the bulb aperture in the headlight. An integral 6 ohm 50 watt resistor. The third wire, the white wire, is for the white LEDs. Let me show you how it fits on the car. Remove the standard bulb holder and bulb from the headlight unit, like I've shown you in the headlights video, which I'll link to in the description. I found it advantageous just to spray a little dry lube around the rubber. Simply push the bulb unit into the bulb position in the headlight. Take the adapter and plug the adapter into the bulb holder. Fit some foam, double-sided tape to the back side of the resistor after you've given it a little clean. Give the body area on the turret a clean, peel off the backing and stick your resistor in place. There are tags on the resistor with little holes in, so if you are able to drill a couple of small holes and put self-tappers in. The kit comes with a dual length of white wire which you can use to connect this white wire to ignition control. Connect the two together. Again, it comes with overlapping protectors which will give it protection from the weather, and I've used a couple of 100mm tie wraps to tie wrap the original bulb holder with the adapter to this harness down here. On the left side of the car you could tie wrap it to the earth connection off the battery or the earth lead. The white wire itself you could either tape to the underside of here or use the seal, fit it under the seal behind this lip, pull the seal back and fit it all the way along. Try not to pull the clips out that hold the seal into place. The lead comes with a fuse unit and both white leads go into that fuse unit. The second white lead you will use to connect to the second indicator unit on the other side of the car, and the other side of the fuse unit has a red lead which powers the DRL side of the bulb. I've connected it into ignition source control here. Use a red connector to indicate that it's a positive connection and connect to this red cable that comes out of that corner of the connector there. That's an ignition control 12 volt supply. You get this fuse box lid off by putting a small screwdriver, not in that slot there, but down here to push the tab that way towards the engine, and then if you lift up with your screwdriver and push the lid towards the engine, it comes off the tabs at the other end. I suggest routing your red supply wire to the DRLs across the fuse box and out just here under this tab. Then fit your fuse box lid, connect the tabs here at the back, make sure that this edge goes in there and push down at the other end. And there's your finished product. Light comes on with ignition and the DRL goes off when you indicate and comes back on when you stop indicating. All that remains now is to tidy up the wires across the engine bay. You could also, if you wanted to, connect another piece of wire to this, run it down underneath the car and into the rear lights and connect it to the rear tail lights, so that when your front lights come on, your tail lights also come on. In my view, that's one of the deficiencies of the law that requires daytime running lights. It only requires the running lights to be at the front. What you find is that people think they've got their lights on because the lights come on the dash, when in fact they haven't, because they haven't turned them on. So they're driving along on their DRLs only in the darkness. But of course, no lights at the rear makes it hard for you to be seen by other people. I'll link to all the products that I've used down in the description. If you got value from this video, please, down by the description, give the video a like. Please consider subscribing to my channel. There'll be a lot more C1 stuff in the future, and I shall see you next time.